very first step to achieving any goal and to managing change is to develop an awareness of unhelpful thoughts and behaviors, to be mindful of our unhelpful thoughts and behaviors. And by that, the way we do that is by observing what is going on in our heads. We observe that little voice in our heads, because we all have a little voice in our heads. We do all have a little, just by a show of hands, how many of us have a little voice in our heads? Now that's very interesting, because I've just spotted somebody in the fourth row do this. But we have this little voice in our heads, and we talk to it. And sometimes it's helpful, and sometimes it is unhelpful. This is how we can tell if we have an unhelpful belief. If there is an action that you should be carrying out, if there's something that you should be doing that is of benefit to you, if that action is not life-threatening or illegal, and if you're making up reasons and excuses not to carry out that action, then the chances are you have a belief that is not serving you. So let's put this in the real world. You're here today, you're networking, you'll meet people. There might be somebody that you've met already, or there might be somebody that you'll meet later on in the drinks reception. They'll go, oh, really? I could give you some help with that. Let's swap contact details. Give me a call, they'll say. Tomorrow, the day after, you might be at the office. You'll take out their business card, their contact details. They say, what a great event it was. They said that they could help me. I'm going to give them a call because I need some help. Mind you, they were probably being polite, because most people are polite at these events, and they're probably very, very busy, and I don't really want to trouble them, and I'm very busy myself, and no, I won't give them a call. Now, I don't know if that's a good example, but I'm sure you can think of a time in your lives where you've taught yourself out of something that you should have been doing that could have been of benefit to you. You see, if there's something of benefit to us that's not life-threatening or illegal, and we're talking ourselves out of it, then that means there's a belief there that is not helping us. The thing is, we don't need to know what that belief is. We need to know that it exists. And those beliefs are usually based on fear. Now, there are all sorts of fears. But when it comes to the workplace, the two biggest fears are the fear of failure and the fear of rejection. And the fear of failure and the fear of rejection, provided that our lives isn't being threatened, are just smoke screens that our minds create. Would you like to know how to overcome that fear and do more? The simplest tool. Would you like to know the simplest tool of all? This is brand spanking new. It is cutting-edge stuff. I'm revealing it here for the very first time. Nobody has ever thought of this before. Just do it. That's it. Just do it.